Hello!
Hello! And welcome to episode 1 of
Podcast-ish.
Indy's fabulous idea of making a podcast that isn't officially a podcast because we're poor.
Literally. These are our microphones. So,
What are they made of, Indy? Tell us the technology behind this podcast.
I was really hoping they were going to look a lot better than this. But it's toilet roll.
Wow. Recycling love. Also compostable.
It's an organic microphone, really.
Yeah.
A line.
Wow. Also organic and compostable and homegrown.
So,
Reused.
I'm actually genuinely kind of proud that I came up with this.
And it smells good. Because the lime.
Yeah, it does.
And people won't believe it's a lime. Indy, can you taste it so that people know it's a lime?
No!
Come on.
Oh.
Just break it quickly. Anyway, in the meantime, while she's breaking it... Wait a minute, no, she's going straight for it. Come on, let's go.
Oh wait, I actually can't.
It's definitely a lime.
Martha, you're not eating a lime.
We have a third commentator in the room, and that is Martha. She's also working on the camera at the moment, as you can see.
Sit.
Martha, just take a seat and
Lie
relax.
Lie down. Lie down. She's very vocal.
Yeah, she'll definitely give her opinion every now and again, but Indy, can you confirm that it is indeed a lime?
Yeah, that's a lime.
Sweet, so there you go.
Okay, so now she's gonna like see if she wants to eat it. We decided, as we just said, that we can't afford a podcast, but we want to do more. Yeah, we can share the microphone. But we wanted to do like more interactive stuff with you guys that wasn't just like upload a YouTube video every couple of weeks. So we're gonna do this at the end of every month. It's podcast-ish because it's not really a podcast because this, I don't know if you know, but it doesn't actually change the sound quality to anything better.
Can you hear me better now?
Check, check. Check, 1, 2, check. Anyway, so the idea is that we will bring like topics that aren't really visual enough for a video, but we still want to talk about onto here, and that we will provide a very unfiltered yarn about certain things.
Yeah, because our normal lives are so filtered.
Yeah. Yeah, we really just make very serious videos if you've seen them.
So here we are, and
Yeah.
this is episode 1. We're excited. The weather outside is kind of gloomy. We're in lockdown week 10 going on 11.
No, 11 going on 12.
11 going on 12, there we go. I've got no uni. I had my last exam this week, so we've got nothing to do.
Yeah, so we're gonna be filming up a storm over the next wee while. And yeah, we didn't plan this podcast very well, like this episode I mean.
Yeah.
In the sense that we did not pick a topic. We just literally set up and then we were like, what should we talk about?
But for this one, we actually decided that we were going to respond to some of the comments that we've been receiving, right?
Yeah, because some of them are so funny. You guys comment on a lot of our videos. Well, some of you comment a lot, if that makes sense.
There's some really faithful commenters. Really faithful. And we appreciate it. But
Yeah, we do.
We really do. It's very funny. The comments are either hilarious, like seriously hilarious, or they're really sweet.
Or really mean to me.
Which is sweet to me.
Anyway, because we don't have a proper topic today, we're gonna just go through. Let's have a yarn about them.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, most of the podcasts in the future, the goal is that they won't be edited. Because I'm lazy and that saves me time, and also it means that you get a very like unfiltered look at what we're like. But for this one it will be edited because we haven't planned anything, you know? Get out your phone,
Oh, okay.
have a scroll.
Okay.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
Indy, I'm just gonna make this all about me. Indy, I just have to say your editing skills are A+.
And I commented on that.
3 people replied.
One of them's me.
Oh, totally agree. She is a genius and I definitely don't give her enough credit, so I'm glad others are. That's very off-brand of you to be that nice, but thanks.
I know. Sometimes I am nice.
Someone said they want a music video. Can we get an Indy and Soph music video with Indy on the flute?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know where my flute is.
Well, I want. That is such a good idea.
Okay.
What song should we do a music video to? Oh, Celine Dion.
Oh no.
Yes.
Unless it's treat him like a lady.
Treat her like a lady. What video are you on?
I'm just on all comments.
Oh.
Because I have the studio app. Because
can
I'm in
you
charge.
just do it?
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Let's talk about this one.
This is my favourite comment we've ever had. So someone in our last video said I gotta ask if India's half Asian, and actually my favourite thing about this comment is my response.
What did you say?
I said me too, so curious. So Indy, tell us about you. Since this channel is about my disability, let's go into your race. Let's just switch it over.
Right. I am Malaysian Indian, New Zealand European. My dad is adopted, so we're not too familiar with that side of my heritage. But the question is just so funny because it has no relevance to anything, but...
Also, I would never pick you as being Asian.
Malaysian. I am Asian.
I know, but I would always, I always think that you'd be like Islander or Māori.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't actually get any of those.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are related,
Right.
like fully, 100%,
No,
50% related.
50%. Are we?
Yeah, maybe 25, I don't know how genetics works, but
Our mums are sisters.
yeah, look at the colour difference of our skin. All of Sophia's shirts are good, thank you. Usama.
That's good, you can have a baby still.
Thank you, Usama, it is good. Don't know if I will, but the option is there, so I'm grateful, yeah.
Someone's also wondering how much your blood pressure is normally.
It ranges between 75 and 90.
That's really low.
I know, that's why I'm always really faint.
Okay. So many of these comments are so nice. You guys are so nice.
To me.
Mostly to her. A lot of the comments for a really long time, until recently, no one, for some reason, knew my name, even though it's in our channel name.
Even still, someone made a comment about how inspirational Indy was.
Because they mixed up our names. But honestly, up until 2 videos ago, even though I do all the work for this channel, I edit everything, my name is equally in the title, still people were like, your Kara is not very good. I can't find that comment, but someone commented being like, your Kara needs work.
Yeah, she seems a little bit useless or something like that, eh? And but still.
Yeah, your comment is valid, but use my name.
And she's reading it, being a little nicer. Sophia looks like the daughter of Kevin Cronin. I think Sophia can sing. I don't know who Kevin Cronin is.
Should we look him up?
Daughter, though, his daughter.
Oh.
He's got 2, shoot.
Oh.
No, not, it can't be that one.
Yeah, it is.
It cannot be that one.
You actually do look a little like.
I do not like it.
Yeah, a little bit.
We'll look at the other one and then see.
There is no other one.
There's 2.
Weird.
Go back. See, there's 2. Holly and Shane. It's a man.
So it is the other one, because Shane is a boy. Don't forget to do a story on why you were in a chair. Is that gonna happen?
No, because why should I have to do that? If I do that, I'll do... Okay, this is the agreement. I'll do that if every other person with a disability, whether it's intellectual or physical or emotional, I don't know if that's even a thing, does a video on their disability. Okay, so this is... When people ask me what happened to me, obviously they can see that I'm in a wheelchair and they can see that I've had trauma happen in my life. So for me, that's the equivalent of me going up to a random person and being like, hey, tell me the most traumatic day of your life.
Yeah.
And that's unsolicited. Why? Just because I broke my neck, why should I have to tell you why it happened?
Yeah, and it's not relevant to getting to know you as a person now.
No.
It's not crucial for forming a friendship with you, so.
Yeah. And also, everyone that I've met post-injury, I don't even know if I've told most of my post-injury friends how it happened, but for me, the people that have spinal cord injuries that I know, I only cared about how they had their injury for the first few years of my injury, but now it's been 5 years. I don't ask people with a spinal cord injury how they got injured, and
Yeah.
you probably don't know the story behind most of my paralyzed friends' injuries, right? Do you?
No.
Because it just doesn't make a difference. It's just one split second of their life that doesn't really matter anymore. They're paralyzed, and that's what you can take them as. Not that I find my injury traumatic or anything, and I'm happy to talk about my injury itself, but just that second is not really something that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair. And
if you did want to learn about it,
it's on the internet already.
It's already on the internet. So go and watch the documentary that has 2 million views. It's a bit hard to miss. And they had the budget to tell it in a much better way than we can.
Yeah.
So, go watch that if you're interested. But yeah, it's really not relevant, and don't make a point of going and asking.
Yeah. But I'll give you a clue. It includes a fence. And that fence is broken, just like me.
A lot of people want to marry you.
I know, that's so annoying though, because I just want somebody that I also want to marry. Like, I don't want to just marry any normal person. I want to marry someone that I love.
What else have we got?
Sophie, do you go to college parties? No. And get drunk and hook up with your classmates? No, I just get drunk with Indy.
You do go to parties. You went to my flat party.
Oh, yeah, I go to parties when it's not COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, when I go to parties, it's quite interesting to see how people respond to me when you're drunk, because that's like, yeah, no, it's like the true experience. So
gets drunk and then asks everyone in the room like hard questions just to see if they get uncomfortable for your own joy.
Like Shani will say this, but Shani's our friend, and I went to a party in her flat, and I had like 2 boys, and I sat them in front of me, and I was like, right, who wants to date me the most out of both of you? Not that I want to date either of you, but tell me why, or why you don't want to date me, because if you don't want to date me, I'm going to fix that problem. And then I was like, right, I'm not going to date you because you don't have your license, and I'm not going to date you because you look like an asshole, but still, what about me? Like cutting down barriers to disabled dating, you know?
Yeah, you're just like, why wouldn't you date me then?
Yeah, why? Not that I want to date you, but why not?
When she came to my flat party, she was getting like all the guys to take her out of her chair constantly, and so like literally everyone was just zooming around in your wheelchair, and you're like
like as soon as Indy exited the room, I'd be like, someone get me out of my chair.
Yeah, quick.
Wow, she's not here supervising me. I don't know, I feel like there's nothing better than a tipsy drunk person to like reduce the stigma.
Yeah, because people get uncomfortable because no one asks the hard questions. So if you get in a drunk space, like ask the hard questions, then people are gonna be better about it.
You're welcome, world.
Also, in saying that, when we ask, we've got our own Instagram called It's So Indy now, and we will be like doing more interactive things like lives, and oh yeah, I haven't told you about that. We're gonna do lives and Q&A stuff, and we want that to be like a space where you can ask questions that maybe you're worried that you're like getting things wrong, you know?
Oh yeah, okay, I feel like that's a really good thing about me.
You don't get offended ever.
Yeah, and I'm really good at like acknowledging that people don't have an understanding of disability, because I came from that space too. So I feel like I'm a really good person to ask questions to. So like, maybe, I don't know, you're talking to a guy that has a disability on Tinder or something, and you want to know like how you should word it, just come to me.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
And just ask like any question that you're afraid to ask. Like, you're gonna mess up, because that's what learning is. Like, learning is failure. So come and mess up with us. Because I mess up all the time.
Yeah, she does it all the time. I do it less all the time, but still all the time.
Yeah.
And we're both on a journey. I mean, I've only had disability in my life for nearly 5 years. So I'm a baby to save.
Baby to save?
I just made that up.
That's really good.
Don't use that anywhere else.
Why?
No.
Oh, like we're claiming it.
Yeah.
Copyright, baby to save. So make sure you come to our Instagram and like message. We've been messaging like a few of you at the moment, and it's fun. We'll reply and stuff. So, yeah. At It's So Indy on Instagram.
We're so lucky to have each other. Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm lucky to have you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm lucky to have you, obviously.
You're getting paid right now. Shout out to ACC. Woo! Okay, I've got an idea. Let's look for a comment about Indy.
Okay.
Just about you, though.
Just about me, let's try. Marry you, Sophia. Love you, Sophia. Hi, Sophia.
This is a nice comment. I want a cousin like Indy. She's fun to be with. And I agree. Indy is fun.
That's so
And I'm
nice.
so lucky to have you as a cousin. And who else has cousins that they're best friends with?
Yeah.
I mean,
True,
lots of
yeah.
people, but like...
That is a nice comment. Who replied?
You have to be in a wheelchair to hire her. No, you don't. If you're a director, a casting person, hire her. Please.
I'm just gonna add a screenshot of this because directly under I want a cousin like Indy, she's fun to be with, someone just writes like so blankly, you have to be in a wheelchair to hire her. Guys, I'm an actor. It's a job. I'm a performer.
Being a carer is just recreational.
Oh, we need to go on to our questions. We asked people for questions.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a bit of a mess, but it's only our first one, so things can only go up.
Hold the line, caller.
There's a plane.
There's a
There's a truck.
Okay, I've got some questions. Let's do mine first.
Okay.
Put your phone down. Do I have a carer stay with me overnight?
Yes, that would be I. I get up at 3 AM, I turn her, and then I play on TikTok most of the night.
Lucky I don't have Wi-Fi, so I'm not paying for that. What's your thoughts? No, that's boring. No question, just want you to know you two are wonderful. Oh, just want you to... bad spelling, not my fault. Just want you to know you are a wonderful person who is spreading positivity. Keep it up. Oh, that's nice.
You're talking about me.
No, that's not me. This is my personal account. Best and hardest parts about having your cousin as a carer. Oh, okay. So, like...
Don't give away too much because we're doing a separate video on this.
Best and hardest parts. I don't think there's a hard part at all.
Really? Do you get annoyed by me?
No.
I think that would have cut off like maybe 3 minutes ago, so let's just jump from wherever that question was that we were just talking about. The camera cut off, by the way.
Best and hardest parts about having your cousin as a carer. I don't think there's any hard parts for me.
Good. We just had a whole conversation about how I assumed it would be hard because she used to see me 50 hours a week. But
You have to see me 50 hours a week.
Yeah,
Also, for like 24 of those hours we're asleep.
Oh, yeah, true. No, that's not true.
Has anyone ever told me that I look like... Okay, can you guess who they're saying I look like? Because I get told this all the time.
Yeah, Kate Middleton.
No. But I do get told that, but another one.
There is no other one. That's
There are so many. There's like 4 that I always get told I look like.
Who? I don't know any others.
Kate Middleton. I don't know why I think that's weird. And then the girl off the I got my ticket for the long way round.
Oh, Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
You don't look like her.
I get told that all the time. And then the girl off Twilight.
Oh. Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
No.
And then this is one that this person said, Brooke Shields.
Oh yeah, you look more like Brooke Shields and Kate Middleton, but
Yeah.
not the other two.
I like Brooke Shields the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what someone said. Yeah, I get told that all the time. Okay, can you post that yummy cookie recipe, please? Yes, Indy, put it in the link in the bio. Paul asked, have you seen Sex Education on Netflix? There's a quadriplegic on the show.
Sure have. Highly support it. It's one of the only shows where the disabled character is actually disabled. So.
And that's cool. And also it's like such a mainstream show that everybody our age watches.
Yeah. But what they probably don't know, like, do you guys know, I know you can't reply to this, but do you guys know that most of the time when you watch disabled characters in movies, they're able-bodied people, so those opportunities are getting thoroughly missed.
Yeah.
Which is a real bummer. So, check it. Like, do some Googling.
If you were a royal, which kingdom would you rule? The UK, I'm Kate Middleton.
I'd rule if I was what?
If you were a royal.
Probably me. They'd be like confiscated. Like, you can rule nothing. Like, you're on probation.
I don't think you understand the question.
I don't know what.
If you were a royal, which kingdom would you rule?
I don't understand the royals. I don't have much interest, so I don't know what's happening.
So funny. What would you guys do if you each woke up as each other? Oh, move my legs.
But what would you do? Like, go for a run immediately?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'd probably walk outside and go for a run and play Play guitar.
Ah.
What would you do?
I would...
Would you play?
No. I would rack my brain for all the new knowledge I suddenly acquired. I literally would lie there and be like, what are all the new smart things I now know?
And have to remember that for when I return to Indy. Are you eating the lime?
Oh yeah. Okay, my Instagram is literally down, so any questions?
Just push that button.
No. Obviously I tried to click well, it worked for her, but I already tried it 5 times, promise. Favorite activity you do together?
There's
a bug. What's your favorite activity that we do together?
Do the people know that this is a line?
Yeah.
Can I please have one? Oh.
My favorite activity that we do together is film videos.
Oh my god, how you...
But what's your favorite activity that we do together?
Oh, the least favorite activity that we do together. I'm gonna start that again. My least favorite activity that we do together is filming to put on Instagram that we have a video that's gone up.
Oh, and we've got to like promote our videos on Instagram?
I dread that. And he's like, so, and I'm like, no!
I don't know why. Why do you not like being in videos on your Instagram story?
I don't like social media. Like,
that's why we created a shared account, because then it's like for a reason. Like that whole account is kind of like so we can engage with you guys. And it's quite sorry.
it's a lime. Everyone's gonna be like, guys, it's a mandarin. It's a lime. And yes, I am a quadriplegic, even though I can't move my arms.
Should we end this podcast-ish?
Yeah. Should we go live?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's just do it.
Okay, let's just finish this video first. Thank you for coming.
We're really sorry.
Follow us on Instagram.
I promise that this microphone will not return.
Fine. I just threw that on my other. Yeah, go follow us on Instagram on our shared account at @sofanindy. We post more on those, and we'll be doing lives and things like that. Subscribe to our channel so we can monetize and get actual microphones and do a proper podcast. And yeah, thanks for your support.
Yeah, subscribe so we can delete our OnlyFans. Okay, see ya.
Bye.
I was gonna sign out with our thing, but
You can ready soon. What a mess to clean this room now.